Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of The Green Pill Secret. I'm your host, Jeffrey, and today's topic is the answer because it's episode 42. Today, I'm going to answer some viewer questions or critiques. And the first one I want to talk about is this a cult? Well, let's investigate what a cult actually is. A cult is an organization where the rules are the rules and cannot be changed. They are dictums. And two, they are led by a charismatic leader. As far as the first element, I personally, and I hope you understand the Bayesian principle of updating your priors. When new information comes available, do not dogmatically stick with what you believe, but allow that belief to change. That's the important thing. That's the scientific way. That's the way to live your life. I definitely recommend it. So, in that sense, if you come to me and you critique me constructively and tell me, hey, I think you got this wrong, you should try this instead, there's a good chance I will because I'm willing to update. I'm willing to update those priors and accept your contribution because I don't know everything. I accept that I don't know everything. Now, as far as being a charismatic leader, oh, me, charismatic. I have fewer followers than almost anyone on YouTube. I mean, seriously, I am about as the most uncharismatic fella. And you can ask any of the women that have tried to date me. They will definitely say, oh man, uncharismatic dude. I don't mind. It is not a question of charisma that I'm trying to portray. I'm trying to portray knowledge. And while I accept that I can be wrong about things, the important thing is that at least I'm trying and I'm giving you the best of my knowledge as it is existing today. So while I understand the matrix and how this concept of green pill and goes in with the blue pill and the red pill taking the veil away and seeing the truth behind the facade from the Matrix movie, yes, I understand. But using that to say, oh, here's my point of view, and to have true cult leaders like Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate to go and prey on young men mainly to try and convince them that they are the knowledge, they are the truth, and they will tell you why you're suffering. Folks, you're suffering because of the patriarchy. I mean, it's that simple. Patriarchy is all about a dozen or so guys up at the top making all the rules, and then maybe 100 or so women below them, and then 1,000 guys over there, and then the millions and millions of us below them. There's a dozen or so guys that are at the top, and they're loving the patriarchy. The rest of us down here, the women aren't benefiting from it. The men aren't benefiting from it. The women have to worry about sexual assault and all the other things that they have to worry about. I don't want to belittle what they have to deal with, but men are dealing with stuff too. And the patriarchy is the fault of it. And believe me, it's that patriarchy because you're not the top and you're never going to be the top. You are never going to have the endowments that Trump had or the endowments that Musk had. You're never going to have those things. You didn't come running. You didn't have that bootstrap leg up. You didn't. No. So in that sense, I'm not here to tell you you must believe such and such, but I am saying you must think about what you're dealing with and blame the proper person, because it's not the women that are putting you down, it's the patriarchy that's putting you down. And it's putting you down because the women are looking at the guys up there at 12, and you're looking at the women up there at 100 and saying they're doing great. But a lot of people are below you. And believe me, they're looking at those guys up there, and those guys are doing even better. And you're never going to be them. That that is why I think, why I hope that people will watch this channel and understand that what I'm providing you is not a cult, not a pill cult, not a you must drink take the red pill and pull the wool over your eyes, because yes, it's pulling the wool over your eyes. You're getting fooled by the charlatans, the cult leaders that are Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate, and not to be blinded by just pure abuse and thoughtlessness. The idea that the black pill folks, maybe they're not as bad as the red pill folks, who are purely just insane and misogynistic and treating women as commodities. They both treat women as commodities. The problem is that the black pill folks are using psychology to manipulate women and using just a broad swath of approaches to just get women, not considering what she wants or what would benefit her. Because if you want a solid relationship, it is a mutual relationship. And one thing that I will say is that I personally, have dealt with stuff, and I have my own thoughts on it. And that's what I'm here to give you, which gets into the other comment that I've had, which is why me?